Hi, welcome to my little corner of the internet. If you haven't been here before, my name is Anna, a makeup artist from Manchester. If you have been here before, hi! Welcome back, so nice to see you again. As always, love it when you do the whole liking, commenting, subscribing, notifications. You know the jazz. I'm not the first one to tell you this. So please do, I would really appreciate it. My beautiful friend Callie asked if I would do a tutorial with the new Beauty Bay Neutrals palette, which I obviously bought straight away. So that's what we're doing today. I have a dance competition, so I needed something glam, quite full on, but still wanted it for quite neutral colours. So it actually came in absolutely perfectly. So if that's something you might be interested in, please keep on watching. So this is the palette. So it's a Beauty Bay palette. This is the 42 pan. There is also a 16 pan and a 9 pan. I'm sure you can get all the looks you could ever want from those two, but I decided to go with the bigger one because I will use it in my kit now when I have tried it. So it is obviously a neutral palette. I have already made a mess of it, but it has got both warm toned and cool toned. So you got your more kind of warm, chocolatey, caramelly browns, and then you have more pinkies and mauvey purples. Lots of gorgeous shimmers. Yeah, she's stunning. She's absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch it. I'm going to swatch it down this arm. I will do a completely clean arm, no primer, nothing. I will do one swipe and then we'll just build it up. You will see that I was absolutely terrible at this because I couldn't see what I was doing, but we're gonna roll with it. That's how we do things here. We're not perfect, are we? So I'm gonna swatch it, and then I will talk you through how I've done this eye look, and I'll come back at the end and tell you a little bit of what I thought. So yeah, let's get into the swatching, eh? So we have a completely clean arm, no primer or anything. So first one is Ice. Then we have Dusk. And Rose. We have Clam. Shell. And finishing with Sugar. So this is the first column. Second column we have Bone. I can barely, it's basically my skin tone. And then Petal. And Doll. I got everywhere. This. Mauve. It really is. And then Suede, which is a second. Third row, column Pancake. Then Cookie. We have still Cookie. We have Sequence. We have Bangle. Iris. And finishing with Heather. Fourth column, we start with Twig, another very super light tone. Then we have Leather. And Saddle. We have Cupid. That's nice. Tender. And Peanut. We're starting with paw, pecan, and cocktail, sparrow, slip, and then finishing with bean. We have canyon, cowboy, cacao, trophy, yes, wine, and mirror. Last column, we have pony, sepia, There. And locket. Look at that. Then we have decadence, coffee, and finishing with jet, which is black. And that's it. So we just brushing the brows in place with a bit of brow gel, just kind of roughly brushing them into where they're going. And then I'm using the P. Louise base today. Not my favourite, but it was a hand. So applying it quite heavy-handed, as you can see, and then we go back in with a flat brush and just diffuse any edges. So we're starting off with the shade Canyon, which is kind of a neutral dark brown. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know I always apply that first shade with my eyes open because I have hooded eyelids. Focusing very much on the outer corner. I'm just kind of bringing it past and in towards, kind of past the middle, but we're really focusing that shade on the outer corner. Just going in with a small blending brush and just kind of diffusing those edges, just softening them up slightly. Make it easier to blend after. And then going in with the shade Canyon. Going half on, half off the darker shade and just starting to blend that. Still blending it quite roughly. This is just kind of getting the colours on. And then we'll go back in and kind of refine. And then a bigger fluffy brush, we're now going in with Cookie. Just all around those edges. Really blending that out up towards the brow as well. And then we do pretty much all of that one more time. So cowboy, again focusing that shape, and then diffuse with canyon and cookie. And then I went in with twig, just right up around the brow bone, just to kind of blend that out a little bit better. I'm going in just with a cleanser and a pointed cotton bud. So getting that shape and then using the dry side of the cotton bud just to make sure there's no cleanser left on my eyelid. I am doing a cut crease because it looks really effective on stage. I'm going in with the white P. Louise base because I want it to really show up. So pat it on and then just soften it so it's not too sticky.
I did one shade, one eye at a time, just so it doesn't set. So going in with the shimmer called Cacao on kind of the outer third. We are following on with the shade Sequin, which is slightly lighter than Cacao. So I'm just diffusing it into Cacao. And then we're going in with Locket, which is like a brighter gold shade. And again, diffusing them into the other two. And back in with them all again, just to get that blend a bit smoother. Back in with Cowboy on the outer corner to blend that edge. And also on the lower lash line. So we're blending that again with a fluffier brush, dragging that across a little bit, so we have it on top as well. Same again on the other side. Patting that down, and then Cacao, and Sequin, and Locket. Back in with Cowboy, and a diffuse. So I started doing a wing here, and then you kind of see the moment I realised that I wasn't actually doing a wing. So I'm just getting that black eyeliner on. This is the House Laboratories. Again, it's super waterproof, so it works on stage. And then I'm just kind of doing it a bit roughly on the outer corner. It was never meant to be a wing. You will see why very shortly. But still keeping the shape of the eyeshadow, so very, very thin on the inner corner and then kind of getting a bit thicker. Then I'm going in with a pencil brush and I'm going in with Jet, which is the black. I'm just kind of buffing out where I've put that eyeliner. This is why we didn't need a wing, because we want that kind of smoked out towards the corner. And then just a little bit on top as well, just to get that sharper kind of shape above the shimmer. And then we're doing the whole blending thing again. Obviously this is sped up. It does take a little bit of blending. That's nothing to do with the shades, the shadows. It's just because it's, you know, it's a lot. It's quite an extra look. But back in with all those shades, just making sure we are diffusing. There's no sharp edges, all just soft and beautiful lines. Going in again there with Cookie. And then I finished off again with Twig, which is like almost like a bone type shade. I went in on my waterline and tight line. I actually went in with a dark brown. And that's because I couldn't find the black one. And then also I went over with a metallic. So base and lashes are on. I did film them for a separate video. So I'm going in with the very lightest shimmer from the palette, just on my inner corner. And the brow bone. I can't remember what it's called now. And I have put the palette back in the drawer. So we will have to guess. I went in with the dry brush first. And then just went back and gave it a little spritz with some setting spray, just to get that extra little pop in the inner corner. But it went on beautifully, just dry as well. And then my brows were pretty much done already, so I'm just filling in a few kind of gaps. I've got, well, first of all, I waxed off the corner of that brow, and I do have a few gaps in my brows, so just filling those in just to make it look a little bit tidier. And then we're going to put a lip on and we will be back.
So there we are. Lips are on, lashes are on. Hair is, I'm gonna say, done. Unfortunately, I was not blessed with good hair, so I've just done like the 4 French plaits. I can just about get it up in a proper French plait, but I was getting really stressed, so it was a lot quicker to do the fake ones, the pull-free ones. But this will keep my hair off my face while I'm dancing. Obviously, I love it. It's Beauty Bay. It's the Beauty Bay formula. It's absolutely stunning. It blended so well. I didn't have any issue with any of the shades. The only one I struggled a little bit with was a Locket, but I think that was because I was a bit heavy-handed rather than anything else. It is that putty kind of shimmer that Beauty Bay do, so just be aware that you will need a very light hand. It may probably be one that is easier to apply with your finger rather than a brush, but apart from that, you know, they've done it again. So if you want a good quality neutral palette that's still going to give you plenty of glam looks for £24, you know, you can't go wrong. So yeah, highly recommend. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. I am filming another video at the same time with kind of responding to one of the comments from my previous video. So that'll come in a few days. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope to see you again soon. Please take care. Bye.